our very first kick out was here, boys, and just a couple of things we need to work on. Goalkeeper, right? Need to make this call early. So you have that ball in your hand, you're walking out. Make the call good and loud now as you're coming out. Place your ball down, everybody then is alert. Finchy, look at the space to your right. Okay, that's where you were supposed to be running. When the call was made, stick to the call for the first time. You can vary it later on in the game, but not on our first call. It forced us to go along here, and we eventually got turned over. And that all came from a call that was made and not followed through. One of our best kickouts here, boys. No call made by Nidge, meaning our defenders can go anywhere you want. So job on here now. Get out into your shape really quickly. James Cunniff, you've done a really good job here. You went out wide, forced the defender to come across to you. All of a sudden now Finchy's in the space. Nidge sees it. No pauses. Ball is out. Excellent from start to finish. Perfect, boys. Again, no call here made by Nidge, which means everybody can go where they want. Okay? But that doesn't mean that we don't have movement. And that's good here. There was movement here. Okay? Finchy turned quick here. Gary was on. There was movement. Okay? But then you decided against it, Nidge, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? So you see Gary was on for that short kick out, but you went out here. Quiet man will always be a good option for these kickouts. Kick out one. Nothing wrong with that, boys. Okay? A bit of, if it's not broke, don't fix it here. And worked perfect. So Nidge, you hit Quiet man the last time and Quiet man won the ball. So you went for the exact same thing again. Then Quiet man got up this time, didn't win the ball clean. And the options were there, the lads were there on the breaking ball. One of the very few breaking balls he won that day. And Wally comes away with the ball. Okay? Probably a bit more movement, okay, from our defence for Nidge. Okay? Very static in that instance. When we're static and we come away with a ball, I put that down to luck. Okay, so everybody got out into shape. Again, there was no call here made. Finchy, just one thing here. You made the run and you didn't get the ball. But if you look at number 10, he kind of shot across in front of you. He couldn't give it to you. Don't get frustrated if you don't get that ball after making the run, Finch. Because two things can happen. You can get the ball or you create the space behind you. And you created space behind you this time. Nidge was able to hit it into it. And then all of a sudden, Brendan is going to win 9 out of 10 of these, boys. So, nothing wrong with that. Keep making those runs, Finch. Okay, this time a clear ball was called, okay, which means it's going out to the far side towards Mersey. Again, make that call good and early to give lads time to set. Mersey, you can see, is coming in here. Quiet man, in this instance, okay, I know you're a good ball winner and all that, but when this is called, you can pull up the field a small bit further, okay, because that creates the space now, and now Mersey's going running out there. And I know you got onto this ball, but you can imagine if Quiet man and his man wasn't there, Mersey's straight onto that. The only thing wrong with this kick out, guys, was the timing of it. 3 minutes to go in the half, we're up by 3 points. Probably not the time to be taking a short kick out, okay? But apart from that, if this is in the middle of the game, everything is good about it. The run is good, the execution is good. We just got fierce unlucky with the bounce that it took. Don't put the head down if it doesn't play off. Go again, try again, okay? Just on this, the goal came from that last kick out. Not to really worry, but get the fucking heads back up here. There's a lot of heads sunk there and we're walking back out. Forget the fucking goal, boys. And let's get the heads back up and let's get back to our routine. Okay? Can't afford to be pussyfooting around just because we conceded a goal. Next ball is fucking crucial. What I like here is Nidge, pressure was on, went back to Q-Man and Brendan out on the right hand side. Something that was working for us earlier on. Yes, we can keep doing it, but in a time of crisis, that's the ball to take. So much good in this kick out, lads. It's one that we need to learn from. The keeper's job is so easy once we have a runner into space, okay? Look at Carl Mears. Great run into space. Watch Finchy. Finchy takes his man nearly out of it, okay? And now all of a sudden Carl is onto that ball out in the space, okay? Probably our best kick out of the day. Just here on this one, guys. Nidgy, don't rush the kick out too much, alright? Finchy will always give you the option. Finchy's a great runner for options for the short one. And if you watch here, he makes the run and he gives this little his marker a little nudge off and he makes the short run towards you at the last minute. That option will be on, okay? if you do take the option that you took, there was nothing wrong with it because it was a ball out. Brendan got on his hands on the ball. It was knocked out of his hands. And again, boys, we've nobody there now on the breaking ball under Brendan. And that's something that's crucial. Believe it or not, lads, this is where we start coming under pressure here, okay? And it all came down to lack of communication in some ways, okay? Crocky is doing a lot of good talk there, boys, telling lads to front up and stuff like that, and lads are doing that. However, the one bit of communication that's missing again, we talked about it earlier, Brendan, when you're going up for a ball, you need to let her roar. Brendan's up, so Mersey can decide, right, I don't need to foul. Mersey, you're a whore for this fouling. Keep the fucking hands off your man's back. There was no need to push there. But Brendan, if you had given him the call, he would have known that he could now worry about the breaking ball and not his man. Frustration started to build in here now, lads, because Elfin were putting the ball over the bar where they weren't in the first half, and the scores were starting to piss us off a small bit. Okay? But that doesn't give us the right to be fucking negative, saying called something and this and that and the other. You just watch these next two kickouts, boys. Lads were blaming Nidge. Look at the movement there. The movement is fucking minimal. Okay? Absolutely minimal. And then the ball goes out long because there's no movement. And where are we for breaks? Okay? So the lads are out around the middle of the park there and stuff like that. The ball goes up. Brendan goes up for it. We've no one there for breaks. The ball comes straight back in and over the bar, so lads start getting even more frustrated. And what you'll see here now is lads bitching and moaning and getting really fucking negative. If a lad makes a mistake or if something isn't going right, don't start getting negative, boys. Worry about the next ball. Okay? Then that forced us into making a call here. Okay? Nidge, you'd probably know this yourself. You made a call to come out Cahill's side. Okay? And everything was grand. But you overhit the pass. And that probably came from a rush of blood to the head because you were pissed off with what was happening. So everybody fucking needs to hold their hands up for this couple 5-10 minutes of fucking mayhem is what it was. Cut that shit out. Again, just be alert here. Nidge, just in this one, alright? Finchy does make a good run this time, and you probably can hit Finch, okay? Finchy will give you that option most of the time. Now, in fairness to you, I have to say, Carl Mayers made another great run out into that space, and you hit him, Nidge, and we got her free from it, and that was her out ball, and that was the ball that fucking stopped the rot, okay? That was the ball that stopped the negativity, and it's absolutely perfect, okay? So well done on that, but the only thing I'll say is watch the short runs, be quicker to react. Right, guys, again, this is all learning, okay? Just everybody there now need to start getting it back out to where we need to be a small bit quicker, alright? Let's get a small bit more movement. Finchy, you have to fucking be applauded here. You're the one person that consistently moves, okay? Nidge, just watch this now and learn from it, okay? Finchy is on for a short kick out here. For possibly 5 or 6 seconds or more, you could give this ball to him, okay? So just watch. Here's the run coming now from Finchy. Finchy is making it look like he's not going to run, and then bang, he's on. Give it to him, 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 give it to him. Still give it to him, okay? And we go long. Okay, when we do go long, boys, there's nobody there on the breaking ball and we're turned over. Don't forget what we said earlier on. If we're in a time of crisis, which we were a small bit in the second half, okay, we didn't realise it at the time, but our crisis ball, our out ball when we're in a time of need is quite man, okay? This is all good. These mistakes are good, boys, once we learn from them. Psycho's first kick out, boys. It's a boomer of a kick here. Nothing wrong with his kick. The only problem is out the field again. Lack of communication. We have 2 men going up challenging for the same ball. 1 man is enough to go up. Everybody else should be around the breaks. Positioning, communication. We were lucky to get away with this kick out in the end, boys, but nothing to do with what happened. We were unlucky. Everything about this kick out I love. Psycho comes out, Finchy's walking away. Psycho gives Finchy the roar. So they both know they're on the same page. Now we get unlucky here. Finchy, probably you know yourself, should be holding that ball, but everything about that is good.